നമസ്കാരം. നോർത്ത് അമേരിക്കൻ മലയാളികളുടെ വാർത്തകളും വിശേഷങ്ങളുമായി ടേസ്റ്റ് ഓഫ് കേരള അമേരിക്കൻ ഡ്രീംസ് പവർഡ് ബൈ റിയൽറ്റേഴ്സ് ജോബടക്കൻ കോ പവർഡ് ബൈ തോമസ് വി ഔസിഫ് CPAയുടെ പുനരുദ്ധയം ആരംഭിക്കുന്നു. എല്ലാ പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട പ്രേക്ഷകർക്കും സ്വാഗതം. Next, we have Abhinav, Krishna and Amritha Pradeep joining from Seattle with another exciting topic about youth initiatives in American Youth segment.
Namaskaram, good morning, afternoon, and evening to you all. My name is Abhi Krishna and I'm from Seattle, Washington.
And I'm Amritha Pradeep from Seattle, Washington. Abhi and I would like to welcome you all to this episode of Flowers TV USA's American Youth,
powered by Pat Ivy.
Welcome to our 7th episode of American Youth. This is a special episode about youth initiatives. Did you know that in the United States, a child goes missing or is abducted every 40 seconds according to the Child Crime Prevention and Safety Center? Today, we're going to interview an American youth that is contributing to the solution by developing an app that uses facial recognition to find missing children.
Yes. His name is Kennedy Molackal, and he's a 17-year-old from Adlai Stevenson High School in the Chicago area. Kennedy launched an initiative called I Rescue a Child, along with Norwegian scientist Tom Gorenskog. He uses facial recognition technology and public involvement to help combat child trafficking. Let's hear from Flowers TV coordinator Vismaya and Kennedy joining us from the Chicago area.
Bill Clinton stated that there is nothing more precious to a parent than a child, and nothing more important to our future than the safety of our children. Per the Global Missing Children Network, a staggering 460,000 children go missing in the US every year. An estimated 90,000 children in India and 112,000 children in the UK. The list is endless. Though there are many global efforts to stop child trafficking, abduction, and missing children, the recent advancements in artificial intelligence have given us enhanced platforms for saving and recovering such children. I Rescue a Child is an impactful initiative that works against child trafficking. It is the first app of its kind that uses facial recognition technology to save the lives of missing children. This app was developed by Norwegian scientist Tom Gorenskog and our very own American Malayali, 17-year-old Kennedy Molackal, who is with me today. Kennedy is an amazing high school senior who champions social equality and has many diverse experiences, such as debating and political campaigning. Hello, Kennedy, and welcome to American Youth, an infotainment program for the youth of our community.
Yeah, before I start off, thank you for the introduction, and thank you for letting me be on here today so I can educate people and let people know about our initiative, I Rescue a Child.
Of course, this is such an important topic. So Kennedy, what was your inspiration for being co-founder of this amazing initiative?
I Rescue a Child is more than an initiative. It's also a heartfelt message to address the problems of child trafficking. We're working on the advocacy for child labor laws, and specifically, we're also working with current technology that we have, AI and facial recognition. Co-founding this issue started from my 8 years in India when I stayed there. I remember going to school and driving and seeing hundreds of kids on the road. And the more I paid attention, I saw different kids on different days. And this really made me curious about the issue. So my dad and I, we went to the local police station and we had a picture of a kid that we thought was lost and wanted to be reunited with his parents. When we talked to the police officer, then the subject of child trafficking opened up and I was stunned. Now, he told us that he couldn't do anything, and on top of that, these kids were being kidnapped from their parents and put on the streets for a money racketeering system.
That's very sad.
And then with every person I met, I always felt to have this conversation about a deep issue like this. And that's when I met the founder, Tom. Tom and I talked, and we came to an understanding that something can be done about this issue using the technology that we have, AI and facial recognition. And if we could find a way to make it accessible to the public.
artificial intelligence has been a lifesaver for many critical projects around the world. Can you elaborate on the technology behind I Rescue a Child?
Yeah, I mean, in today's society, as we're progressing, we have the responsibility of using technology to our advantage. And that's what we're doing with the I Rescue a Child initiative. We're using AI and facial recognition and putting it into an app that the public has easy access to. They can take a picture, and then if that picture matches with the database of the missing people that we have, and that's being done by the AI, it would notify the local authorities, families, and organizations.
Wow, that's very impressive. So Kennedy, do you avail the help of the public for I Rescue a Child?
Yes, that's where our initiative really emphasizes on, the involvement of the public with this. And we also differentiate from other organizations putting an effort into this. We're giving the public an easy access to an app, and they can make a change in an instant. All they have to do is take a picture and upload it. When we're doing research, we realized that the public are faced with a lot of these trafficked children, but they didn't know half the time. Similarly to my experience when I was in India, I had the suspicions of these trafficked children, but I couldn't do anything about it. But with our app, they can build onto that.
That's awesome. I mentioned some figures earlier on my introduction, but can you give me a clear idea of how many children go missing in the US, India, and around the world?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's hard to put a specific number on the amount of missing kids because there's a lot of fear put into the parents in reporting missing kids or family members. So the number of that could be doubled or even tripled. But what we do know is the magnitude of this problem as a whole.
That's very scary to think about. When I think about missing children, the first thing that comes to mind is abduction. But I'm sure that there's a host of reasons why children go missing every day.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes into there. There's a lot of ways they can be abducted. There's also multiple reasons for why they get abducted. First, I'll start from how they get abducted. They could be drugged, they could be forced, they could be manipulated. And secondly, into why they get abducted, for sexual activities, for child labor. And something interesting that we found out recently is many kids and adults who are trafficked are used for organs. And the reason we don't hear about this is because the people who want these are at the top of the table and cover these a lot.
Wow. Do you intend on involving youth in your program?
Yeah, we're trying to address all the age demographics. So with the youth, we have a youth ambassador program. And specifically, they're working with the outreach and the advocacy for the issue. For the advocacy, they're working on child labor laws, as many organizations, especially fashion companies, abuse these laws and basically have a child trafficking ring. And for the outreach, we have the youth ambassadors working with the media, respected NGOs, and individuals.
I think it's great that we can all get involved. A program like this obviously cannot be a one-man show. So who are your core supporters?
Yeah, there are a lot of parties involved in this. We have international and local organizations. Internationally, we have Nadia's initiative, which is led by Nadia Murad, a Nobel Peace Prize winner, who is a former victim of sex trafficking. And her first-hand expertise is giving us a new perspective to look at. We're also working with the Norwegian-based initiative, SOS Children Villages, and they're helping us with the database of missing children. Internally, our team of Tom, the founder of this, he's working on the technological aspects of putting the AI and the facial recognition together. We also have a former head of Norwegian security who's helping us with security risks. With this initiative, we're taking someone's business away, their money away. And with those efforts come a lot of security risks at us.
I'm hearing so many powerful names. How did you get all these people involved?
I mean, it started with the first round of talks, but the more people we talked to, the more people joined on our initiative because they had the same mission and ideas as us.
Can you give me an idea of the unimaginable impact that this program has? And about the numbers, how many children will you save?
Yeah, the effects are unmeasurable because our main mission is to restore the childhood that these kids lost and to reunite them with their parents. But in the context of numbers, in the next 5 to 6 years, we're estimated to save about 5% of children. Though that might seem like a small percentage, if we put that into the 146,000 kids you mentioned earlier, that's 7,000 kids per year just alone in the US. And to add on to that, the kids that are not reported, that's going to be about 1 million kids per year.
That's truly incredible. Kennedy's ultimate goal is to create a secure world for children everywhere, led by his determination and unwavering compassion. If we could all just take a drop of this compassion and pay it forward, the world would be a much safer place. I think we can all agree that one child missing is one child too many. Thank you so much.
No, thank you for letting me be on here today and talk about initiative and its mission.
Thank you, Kennedy and Vismaya.
What an insightful interview. Thank you so much for all of your efforts, Kennedy and team. With that, we have concluded this episode. I'm Abhi.
And this is Amritha, and we'll see you next time on
American Youth.
American Dreams, brought to you by Taste of Kerala from God's Own Country.
Paramparagatam, Prakritidattam, Ruchigaram, Taste of Kerala from God's Own Country.
Powered by
He has won many real estate awards, including the most prestigious Max Awards, Austin Business Journal Awards, Santa Rita Ranch Awards, and Platinum Top 50 Centurion. Trinity Group by Cijo Vatican. Integrity and excellence in business.
Reliable Tax and Accounting, Parkridge, Illinois. We help to plan and maximize your tax benefits and file your income taxes for personal, corporations, and partnerships according to the new tax law changes. CPATaxfiling.com.
ഈ കാശ്മീർ ഗാർഡൻസ് ഉള്ളതുകൊണ്ട് മോളിക്കുട്ടിയുടെ അതേ കൈപ്പുണ്യം രുചിയുള്ള കറികൾ അവിടെ കിട്ടുന്നത്.
എല്ലാ കറികളും കിട്ടോ?
പിന്നെ കറികൾ മാത്രമല്ല, ബിരിയാണി, ബീഫ് ഫ്രൈ എന്ന് വേണ്ട എല്ലാം.
എന്നാ പിന്നെ ഞാനിവിടെ കിടന്ന് എന്തിനാ കഷ്ടപ്പെടുന്നേ? നമുക്ക് അവിടെ പോയി കഴിച്ചാലോ?
കാശ്മീർ ഗാർഡൻ സൂപ്പർമാർക്കറ്റ്, 9325 Cruise Town Road, Philadelphia.
JS Consulting Services Chicago. We service all over USA. JS Consulting Services is dedicated to customer service and satisfaction. Please contact Linny at 847-527-7760.
Excel World Tours, Carrollton, Texas, conducting international tour packages from North America and Dubai. For more information and tour booking, call Varghese Abraham 267-549-4733 or visit excelworldtours.com. Our travel partners, Reverend Dr. R.C. Thomas and John C. Abraham. Excel World Tours, your dream journey.
The TC Chaco Organization of Dallas is proud to present its brand new multi-million-dollar real estate development. The TC Chaco Organization of Dallas.
Getting into a top college can provide life-changing opportunities, but gaining admission to top universities is difficult. Path Ivy Dream College admissions. Call Vicky Mehta 425-200-5345 or visit pathivy.com.
Joseph V. Thomas, Allstate Insurance Company, serving the community for last 30 plus years. Our office, Union Turnpike, Floral Park, New York. Email josephthomas@allstate.com.
ജിൻഡോ, ഇതാണ് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞ ജിജി തോമസ്. ജിജി ഇപ്പം നെക്സ്റ്റ് മോർഗേജിൽ വർക്ക് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ട് അരിസോണ, ടെക്സാസ്, ജോർജിയ തുടങ്ങി അമേരിക്കയിലെ മിക്കവാറും സ്റ്റേറ്റുകളുടെ ആളുകൾക്ക് അവരുടെ ബഡ്ജറ്റിനനുസരിച്ചുള്ള ലോൺ ശരിയാക്കി കൊടുക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. ശരി ജിജി, ക്യാൻ യു ഹെൽപ്പ് മീ? ഷുവർ, ഐ ആം വിത്ത് യു. താങ്ക് യു സർ. നിങ്ങളുടെ കാർ ലോണും ക്രെഡിറ്റ് കാർഡുകളും ക്രെഡിറ്റ് സ്കോറും ഒരു വീട് സ്വന്തമാക്കാൻ തടസ്സമാണോ? ഇപ്പോഴുള്ള ലോൺ കൂടുതൽ ഭാരമാകാതെ ക്യാഷ് ഔട്ട് റീഫിനാൻസ് ചെയ്യാനും പ്രീ ക്വാളിഫിക്കേഷൻ ലെറ്റർ ലഭിക്കാനും ഞങ്ങളുടെ വെബ് പേജ് jijiloan.com സന്ദർശിക്കൂ. നല്ലൊരു സുഹൃത്തിനെ പോലെ 24 മണിക്കൂറും ജിജിയോട് നേരിട്ട് സംസാരിക്കാം. 9728056326.
PVP Real Estate, defined by service and expertise. PVP Real Estate, we are always here for you. വാസ്തുശില്പ ഭംഗിയോടുകൂടി കേരള തനിമയിൽ പണിതുയർത്തിയ അതിമനോഹരമായ വീട് വിൽപ്പനയ്ക്ക്. എല്ലാവിധ ആധുനിക സൗകര്യങ്ങളോടും വളരെ കൃത്യതയോടും ശ്രദ്ധയോടും പണി കഴിപ്പിച്ചിരിക്കുന്ന ഈ വീട് വാങ്ങാനായി കോൺടാക്ട് ചെയ്യൂ. അമേരിക്കൻ മലയാളിയായ സെബാസ്റ്റ്യൻ ജോർജ് 734-560-2728.
Action Crash, Auto Body and Paint. For more details, please call Kunjumon at 469-422-5537. Free pickup and drop-off. All your auto body and paint solutions. Action Crash, Mesquite, Texas.